I'm your instructor, Nicole. But on AP recruitment videos, I go by Miss Reichel Aldrich. It just rolls off the tongue. Today we're doing an introduction on how to succeed in AP Biology. But first, here's an intro to the course. AP Biology covers topics such as ecology, biochemistry, cellular biology and energy, genetics, the cell cycle, and evolution. For each unit, you will complete a group presentation, a writing assignment, and a formal lab report relating to the topic. Do not stress, you have approximately 1 month for each unit. As long as you stay on top of your work and be diligent, you will be fine. And AP Biology can be way easier than you think. Just stay committed to class and follow these tips.
Notes are very essential to succeeding in AP Biology. Oftentimes, you will encounter multiple days of lecture notes, and you may suffer from hand cramps. 1. Always find Waldo, because this will help you boost your confidence, which is essential for succeeding in the class. While boosting your confidence is vital to taking the class, notes are essential for success as well. Tip number 2. Find a proper way to take notes, whether it be paper, a laptop, gum wrappers, or even invisible ink. Don't fret if you have to miss lecture notes. The PowerPoints are always uploaded to Edmodo, so you can access them at any time. Sometimes Ms. Reichel will skip slides, so you'll end up copying down way more than you actually need to know. Tip number 3. Find a friend who is in the class that will get notes for you. This is important because it will only get you the really important information you need to know. All information is important in AP Biology, even if it's not covered on the slide. Oftentimes, she will explain ideas that are not written on the slide, yet they are still relevant. Tip number 4. Be mindful of what she explains outside of the PowerPoints, because that stuff sometimes can be more important than what's actually on the slide.
Crucial to passing the class, labs have a major effect on your grade when it comes to lab reports. Participating actively is very important to surviving AP Biology. To get the best results, lab guidelines should be followed as precisely as possible. This will help you obtain results to write your report and get a good grade. Tip number 5. Always follow lab guidelines as closely as possible. Even when you do follow the lab guidelines as closely as possible, you still may come across challenges. The lab is one of the first labs you will encounter, which consists of a contraption built of leaves and tubes. I've never hated something more in my life. Even athletes involved in swimming and water polo cannot figure out this water lab by the 12th try. Stay after school to complete labs if you can. This will help take the pressure off of completing the lab before the bell and will allow you to explore the lab to its full potential. They're super interesting as well, including the fascinating fetal pig dissection in May. This lab is quite a unique dissection because this is probably the biggest organism you have ever cut into. With an organism this big and with 9 pigs throughout the classroom, it can get a bit stinky. Bring a solid perfume or preference of scent on lab days in case the smell is uncomfortable to you. When it comes time to write your lab report, make sure you have the guideline sheets, graphs and tables you use to make sure your data is represented well. To get extra credit on a lab report, make sure to entertain Miss Reichel. Always insert memes into projects, even when it isn't necessary, because memes
can be one of the most stressful times in AP Biology if you don't know how to prepare well. Help you overcome that challenge. Tip number 9, understand the world of Bozeman science. This guy will be in your life for the next year, so don't be afraid to send him flowers or pray to him or whatever. Website that has informational videos regarding all topics to biology. His videos are very well put together, which helps you understand the material even better. By utilizing this study tool, you are most apt to understanding concepts and perform better on the tests. Study throughout the unit periodically so that when the studying time comes, you are already familiar with some of the info. Tip number 10. Do not save all your studying until the night before. Literally, study. There are lots of beneficial ways to study for AP Biology tests. You should study notes you have already taken in class, Bozeman videos, read the assigned chapters, and thoroughly examine the study guides. Study the study guides. Oftentimes, questions that are on the study guides will appear in some form on the test, so knowing the concepts in the review is crucial.
Very true.
The thing to know is that tests will usually last 2 days. 1 day is multiple choice, and 1 is essay. If you ever do bad on a test, you should always try to fix your grade by showing your teacher pictures of your pets. 12. Acquire a cat so that you may show adorable pictures to Reichel. By getting a cat, you will have a companion and good grades, therefore will be unstoppable.
was majestic.
Hey Jordan, you got some lines. Here, over here.
I'm aware, Nicole.